ba ba. Today we're gonna watch or listen to an album, House of Tricky, Trial and Error. The one that I have not yet listened to. I don't know. Well, I'm almost ready to do that. As I have commented on one of you guys' comments, I am going to react to House of Tricky Trial and Error, the next mini album in the series of albums of Xikers. And what do I want to do? Yes, I want to get Spotify up and running so that I can like songs and put them in my playlist. Just for you guys that might be here for the first time, when I look at songs, I try to mainly look at, can I put this in my rotation of songs, or can I put this in my Xikers playlist? So that's what that's what I'm mainly looking for. Of course, I'm gonna give my commentary to all of the songs. Yesterday I reacted to the new Stray Kids Hollow. My hair. I need to cut my hair. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me I need to cut my hair, because I do. Anyway, so I reacted to the Stray Kids Japanese mini album, and I'm not saying I was disappointed, because I wasn't. It was just not for me, and it was kind of. I already knew it from the beginning, so with this time, with Xikers, usually there's always like half of the album that I end up adding to my playlist. I'm really excited. There's most likely gonna be like one really good song in here that's gonna blow my mind, but we'll figure it out together. So I don't have my fancy React screen because sadly there is um no color coded lyric videos to every single song. So I thought I'm just gonna do this, have my little album cover up here with a little shadow so it doesn't look too shitty. And I think we're about ready. I already took up almost 3 minutes of your time just saying shit, right? So we're going to start with the intro, which is called Trial and Error Whereabouts. So funnily enough, there's no like title song here, so to speak. There's no song that is titled the same as their EP. Okay. Well, this is, I guess, a little bit of an intermission. Just a short intro with a beat. Sounded really cool. I'm sure it's going to line up perfectly with the first song. I'm actually gonna put this in my playlist just because it sounds kind of cool. I like the sort of Game Boy melody in the beginning. The next song, We Don't Stop. It's really cool to open a song up with Yi-chan. I like that. Alright, Sumin. Ooh. I like that little harmony going on there. I'm very happy already. I know I'm gonna like this one. I think. Alright. Like a little break beat. Oh, so far it's just a really good bouncy song. I like it. There was a little bit like I like chaotic songs, and when I say chaotic, I mean like going from obviously Xikers has a lot of like different vibes within the song. They go from something more bouncy and rappy into like a bridge or a pre-chorus with more singing, you know, relatively quickly. And when they switch over to the different parts, they're a little bit more chaotic than other groups when it comes to a switch like that. And there was this switch where they start the switch and then they switched into a break beat and then they went into the next part. Let me try and show you which one it was. I think it was after the chorus. I think it was from this to the next part. Wasn't the biggest fan of that specific switch. Yeah, that like, I don't know, it's like they could have like the little vinyl spin, it seemed like they could have done better there. There was probably something more smooth there. I know they like to be chaotic, but nonetheless, you know, it's a good song, man. That's just, to me, that's just a really solid song. That's like, it has everything that it needs. It sounds like Xikers. It's just really solid. You know, like, this is not gonna be a song that I'm gonna like, oh, like I hear it and I'm gonna replay it like 2 times in the playlist. But I'm just gonna enjoy it in my playlist. Actually, I'm gonna add it to my playlist right now so I don't forget. All right. There we go. Wait. There we go. Don't need it to be in my favorites, like general favorites, just in the Xikers playlist, please. There we go. Sorry. Run. Kind of the way they mixed him. I mean, his voice, you know, it is deep, but it gives a little bit of a Felix from Stray Kids type of feeling. Nice. It's actually not that chaotic as usual. Ooh, I like that. Oh, tempo switch. We don't stop, man. Hey! Okay. Hey, okay. Okay. Well, I'm changing my mind. This song is actually better than just like a regular bop. That's cool. That was like the deep 808. It wasn't an 808. I think it was just a. Oh no, it was 808. I'm sorry, that was too cool. That stupid fucking snare. We don't stop, man. The little West Side synth melody. Ooh, that was good. That's a great highlight to me, right? It doesn't always have to be a dance break. It doesn't always have to be someone from the vocal line hitting a really good run or a really high, like long drawn out high note. It can sometimes just be a tempo into triplet type switch. It can be that. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. You know, like a lot of um a lot of K-pop groups try to have like gimmicky songs, which is good. You know, that makes your song a little bit more human, especially now when AI gets really good at making music. It gets a little bit scary sometimes, you know, but like that's what you do. You add gimmicks into your song, or you like more unpredictable elements. Like this was not like necessarily unpredictable. I heard tempo switch and I already thought in my head like, ooh, they have gonna have like a bouncy, less than 90 ppm type, you know. But that's just really cool, man. That's just really cool. I like that song a lot. There we go. That's a great start. Like this makes me realize, like compared to Hollow yesterday, it's like Psychers really Psychers really like at this point, so that's like a year ago, at this point they're still trying to really develop their sound, whereas someone like Stray Kids right now is trying to broaden their sound. Like Stray Kids Hollow is something that's made for the Japanese market, and you can really hear it that it's for the Japanese market, and some of the songs just don't sound too Stray Kidsy, and Psychers is a little bit newer of a group, obviously a bunch newer, right? But it's like this is like their third mini album. They're still just developing their style. I have to say, I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more Sumin and a little bit more Yi-chan. I'm sure they were in there, like they're in there shouting with everyone else, but they had like their part in the beginning and then they kind of phased out. That's obviously for me the highlight is Minche, Yi-chan, and Sumin. I think those are um, incredibly talented rappers. Of course, you know voices like Chinsik and I think Yunho is it called. I'm sorry. Let me really pull up the Yuchun. Sorry, Yuchun. I mean Yuchun, not Yunhong. Yuhong was in my head. I was just you know why you something. So Yuchun. So like Chinsik and Yuchun to me, their voices are very nice. I like their voices a lot, but they're not as memorable. Like for me, it's really easy to hear a Yi-chan part and be like, "Ah, that's Yi-chan," like Yi-chan, right? And like with the singing, I'm still struggling a little bit to like figure out who's who, right? Um, but honestly, that's a great song. I'm sorry, I'm yapping about the song. The song's awesome. All right, we're moving on. Okay, Red Sun. I think that's one of the more that one of the tracks that people like a little bit more. So we'll see. Ooh. Are you gonna do this again? The little... No. That's aggressive, man. I like that. Look, guitar action, nice. Oh, that's a lot of fucking aggression. Damn. Like that. I love the energy. I fucking love it. Alright, give me something heavenly. Oh, that's good too. Yeah, we need a break. We need a little break from that aggressive. Ooh. Oh wow. There we go. Yichan, you're hyping me up, man. Oh. Okay. But now, please, I need it. Oh my god. Ah. That energy. That energy is amazing. Oh wow. Alright. Dance break, but lower BPM. I wonder. Ooh. I need to see if they're going to have a performance video to Red Sun, because that is good. Oh my god, it gave me the hiccups. Wow, wow, Red Sun. That's like from the end of We Don't Stop into Red Sun is crazy. Wow. That's going into my Xikers playlist and into my general favorites. That's a really good song. I'm probably gonna show this to my partner too. Add it to our playlist that we have together. That's a good song, man. Which makes me happy. Okay, it's like two things, right? One thing that makes me not so happy is seeing that Red Sun, like the official release, like not like music video or performance or anything, just like the regular release has not even a million views on YouTube, which is like surprises me. If you look at Spotify, it has 3 million plays. Like, yeah, deserves more, doesn't it? Damn, they're not that big of a group. I mean, they're big. They're a big group, right? They're from KQ Entertainment, but like you can't compare to Etis. But something like Red Sun is amazing. Wow, 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 wow. I really hope they have a performance video like for Kung. Yeah, that's amazing. I hope they have additional content around that song. That's amazing. That energy, the rapping, I saw in the comments it says Minjae. Um, yeah, Minjae that like that. Yi Chen, such a big hype up. I didn't like the switch from when Yi Chen hyped you up into that sort of faster paced thing. That's just a me thing. It's not a wrong decision or anything. It's not something that they did bad. It's just that I'm not too much into that high paced. I don't know. That's also one of the problems why I didn't like. What song was that? I think it was. I'm not sure if it was Rockstar. I think it was Rockstar. I'm not sure though. Regardless. Oh yeah, I think it was Rockstar. Regardless, that's already hell of a start, right? Mini album, 5 songs, one intro. The first 2 songs already fucking amazing. Oh yeah, the one thing that makes me happy that I almost forgot to mention is that I have seen people saying they really like Red Sun. Obviously, I haven't heard it until now, but I've seen Xikers fans, I've seen roadies liking Red Sun, and that makes me feel like Xikers is potentially a good home for me. Maybe one of my, if not the primary group I might be into, because the people that like xikers roadies seem to really like the same things that I like. Like when it comes to Stays and Stray Kids, some of the songs that I really like, Stays don't like too much. So it just makes me very happy to see that Psychers makes it's just that Roadies and I are more aligned than me and Stay. So far, obviously, there's more releases for me to listen to, more content for me to see, and we will see if it actually lines out that well. All right, it's been 20 minutes. I've only listened to 6 minutes, like 7 minutes of music, so I'm sorry. Let's go to Super Califragilistic, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but again, I already can hear that I probably will like it just from the instrumental so far. Ooh, that should be in a club. I'm just gonna lean back and enjoy. Ichen, you sound awesome on this. It's going in. It's going into the playlist already. This should be a song. That song should be in like Rocket League. They really like the halftime slowing down on this mini album. Okay. Give me something special here. That's okay. Oh, okay, they're switching it up a little bit, yeah. Yeah. It's just really good, man. Cool. Cool, man. Ah. So this kind of hype bouncy, more fast. Well, this is not that fast, but these sort of parts. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. I really like it. Oh wow! Oh wow! I like they really like the halftime. They like going high, like high intensity into sort of halftime parts. I really like that. Super califragilistic. That's a mouthful of a song. Sorry. Oh my god. Do you hear those keystrokes of the next song? That's already sounding great again. Anyway, so no, so far it's definitely a non-skip album. It, it, ah, I'm just really impressed, guys. This is amazing. This makes me very happy. this makes me really glad that I saw Brief, like the 5 second snippet of it, that made me feel like, wow, maybe I should listen to these guys more. Maybe I should try and get into these guys, and it lines up perfectly. Like, this is exactly what I want from K-pop. Like, so far, I do see that for the EP they need maybe like a little bit of a more not necessarily a ballad, but such something a little bit more emotional, just to round it up a little bit. They already had like so 4 tracks, 3 full songs, and in those 3 full songs, all of them are either high energy or fast or something like that. So with this one, I'm not sure. Every flavor jelly, I really like. Oh, 808 goes upwards at resolution. Huh. Alright. Okay. This is a weird vibe. Alright. Okay. Alright, Yi-chan. Okay, so far I'm more confused than the chord progression and like melody, general melody. I'm not sure how to call it, but it is unusual. And the vibe that it gives is very weird. Now, obviously, it's about like every flavor being jelly, which is odd. I'm sorry, man. My hair, I need to cut it. I just haven't found the time. So, like, as you can see, my hair is all over the place. It just needs a trim, especially on the sides. Makes my head kind of look weird. Anyway, what I wanted to say about the song has a very odd vibe. I cannot really place it. At times, it sounds very sort of like playfully happy. At other times, it sounds a little bit more hype. The chorus sounded just weird, but it's a good weird. It's not a bad weird. So this is. I feel odd that I'm adding every single thing to my xikers playlist. This has to be somehow illegal. Oh, I already did put it on there. Oh no, that's a different. So I have supercalifragilistic twice on my playlist now because it's the second to last song. And all of it is on my playlist. I have to take that one out. It's in here 2 times. This is so odd. This impresses me a lot. I've never had that with any K-pop group that from a EP, from a mini album type shit, that I add over 80% to a playlist. Like we're halfway through this song. We'll see if I really like it, or if I maybe change my mind. Maybe they have something in the rest of the song that I don't like too much. But this is mind blowing to me right now. So let's get back to Yi-chan. Huh. Like, it's not bad. Like, this is cool, you know? But it's odd. It's odd and weird but cool, and I like how cool it is. It's cool. I like it. Is that Minche and or is it just a rap line? I think that's alright. Aaron for a rap line. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go back because I don't want to miss the nice heavenly, you know, like that type of part where you can just kind of be like, that's nice. But Minche, I think that's Minche. Minche comes into his rap parts with some, you can hear the voice crackle, you can hear the distortion in his voice. I love that. I love that so much. Oh my god. Like their rap line, look, I don't know lyrically, right? I haven't really read too many lyrics of them. I'm not sure how lyrically they're good. I don't know how the if the rhymes are very like good. I don't know from a rap technical perspective how well they rap so far, but when it comes to tone, when it comes to how they perform it, which is one of the biggest thing is how they perform it, with how they pack it and how they structure it. Sumin and Ichem both put in little noises and little filler words where you sometimes don't even need a backtrack. You know what I mean? It's like they're rappers with a lot of showmanship, so to say. Like not not visually. I mean showmanship in how they perform the rap, and I've to me that trumps everything. That trumps how well your rhymes sit. It trumps how good your rhyme scheming is. That trumps how well and how fast you pronounce it. It trumps everything because it's music, and to someone more Western like me, something that is in Korean needs to mainly sound amazing, and lyricism and all of these other things that I would care more about in English rap always will be trumped with good performance, great sort of things that you add, like ad-lib ad-libs, stuff that is kind of like ad-libs, so to speak. I'm sorry, I'm weirdly upset about my hair. Anyway, this whole video is just me loving every single thing that I hear from this EP and then complaining about my dying bleached hair, that it's not sitting well and that I need to cut it. Like, look at this. I look like fucking. I mean, I am trying to get like a Fukuhila type thing going, like I will probably shorten this, like cut all of this off and like get something going, but like my hair falls not well. It needs to be shorter. It's a little bit too heavy. So now that I talked about my hair, let's listen to the finale of Every Flavor Jelly. There's probably going to be a highlight in there, or even if they just carry it out, they have one small part, maybe a bridge, and then one last chorus. That's fine with me too. And then we're already going into the last song, Break a Leg. I've been talking for half an hour. It sounds like, to me, it feels like it's been 10 minutes. I've been really liking this. There you go. Almost forgot that's where we are. Yeah, just give it a good chorus to go out of. I mean, music, you need to stay unpredictable. If every single song ends with a highlight, or if every single song ends with the same sort of type of thing, that's how you become predictable as a band. And sometimes you just put in the chorus at the end. That's fine. You have so many other special moments in the song. That's really cool. Oh yeah, that's 10 seconds of this. Well, we're about to move fluently into Break a Leg. fuck are those chugs? Right? You hear the guitar like that, wow, 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 but I'm talking about the thing below it. Listen to it. It's not as deep as I first thought it was, but it's the tone. It's very aggressive. It's chuggy. Like if you don't listen to metal, you might not know what chuggy means, but it's how it sounds, basically, exactly how that sounds, and I love that. That's great. That, a lot of K-pop bands kind of mistreat guitar. They don't know how to really deal with it too much. They don't know how to deal with it. Like they mix it wrong. They like it. Just yesterday with Stray Kids, there was one of the songs that I didn't like, that I would have liked if they mixed the guitar more how I'm used to, from other bands that aren't K-pop. I'm excited. If Minche comes in here screaming, that'd be nice. Yeah, but you have to round up. You have to think about the EP too. You have to round up the EP, and you have to have a song that's a little bit more not so hype. Oh wow, that's very pop punk. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. What the fuck is that switch in vibe? It goes from pop punky, hopeful, in a second goes into sort of like cheeky, lightly aggressive type of punk. And I think that was Yiche, and I'm not sure. I didn't pay too much attention, but it comes in. It's a change in vibe and tone that I'm not used to when it comes to anything punk or like rock music. That is a very weird switch, but I'm here for it. No, that's not Yi-chan. That's not Yi-chan. Hey! Whoa, whoa, cool. I like that. Break a leg. No? Okay. This is not usually my type of, like, recently there are more K-pop songs that are like that. There's even K-pop idols and bands that are more like a band, like they play the instruments. It's more pop punky, pop rocky, modernly pop rock at least. And I usually am not very impressed by it because I listen to a lot of rock and I listen to a lot of metal and I listen to a good bunch of punk. So I'm never really impressed with how K-pop deal with it. But with this, there's something specifically xikers about it. It's like an aftertaste. It's like a typical K-pop sort of pop punky song with a xikers aftertaste, and I'm here for it. I really like that. This is like the first time I really can enjoy a song like this. It might be me being hyped up about the EP. It might be me listening to the EP being hyped up from Red Sun, from the end, for like the end of We Don't Stop, from Supercalifragilistic. Still a little bit, still a little bit, easy to groom into liking your songs after every flavor chili. It could be all of this, but regardless of that, I really like this. This is cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. Okay. It takes some guts to go from what I just described, this sort of punk, like this sort of a pop punky feel, into a sort of like a part in the middle of the song that's just very trappy, and like it takes some guts to try that out, but it obviously worked. I don't know, they've done crazier things. They've done weirder vibe switches. There we go. Here he is. Yi-chan. Hype me up, please. Also, the guitar is crazy in the background. The tone of it, again. Leg. Oh my god. See, if I wasn't so cringed out by being myself and being on camera, I would fucking two-step to this. This is kind of cool, man. The snare placed well, doesn't need anything fancy. Alright. Wrap me in. Bring the fairies in. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is this Chinsik? I think that's Chinsik, right? Yes, perfect. Hey. Oh, they dealt with that perfectly. They put the perfect voice, perfect time, perfect voice, perfect timing for going into the last chorus. And because you did that well, you do not need to necessarily add anything fancy to the last chorus. Oh, I love how they deal with that. I like the songwriting. Also, beautiful voice. Very good range too. Oh, that's wow. Do you guys know what this means? This is the first non-skip album of any K-pop like EP album that I've ever heard. The first one. Let's hear it again. Let's make it a little bit louder, just a little bit. Just a little bit, because it deserves it. Right. Sorry about that. Well, what can I say? This was, oh my god. I looked at my recording button and was like, what if I didn't record this? Like, alright, I can do this though. There we go. Wow, I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating. You can see it right here. Wow. I mean, it is the weather, and oh, I should not touch the light, right? But you can see I have like pretty highly concentrated spotlight that's pointing up at my ceiling. That also adds a lot of warmth, I have to say. This just proved to me once and for all that Xikers was the perfect band to get into. And after this EP, with the least interesting album cover, by the way, the other two albums, Doorbell Ringing and How to Play, are way more interesting when it comes to their album cover. So we have Tsuki, House of Tricky Watch Out. Then we have House of Tricky Spur. And then we're at Brief. Well, we're getting forward. I'm speechless, man. This just really, I want to be a roadie. This basically has done it for me. I want to be a roadie. I want to be able to see them live. I want to know them the way I know the Stray Kids, the way I know Ateez to a certain degree. You know, I'm not the biggest Ateez fan, but I do know all of their names and I do know a bunch of their songs. You know, I do want to see more content. I want to see. I hope they have something. I know they have KQ fellas, but I hope they have something like some sort of series of them just being silly together. I'm sold, man. I'm sold to being a roadie. I just have to put my work into it, learn more about the members, remember their faces, remember their names. I have to really lock in. I'm too lazy to do that a little bit, but god damn. Wow. Like, to me, to my sort of K-pop stan career, or whatever you want to call it, timeline, this is mind-blowing and it's a very big milestone in my life. Just not in my actual life, but like just when it comes to K-pop stuff. Like, damn, that's amazing. Thank you, the people that watch it until here. Thank you so much that you stayed with me. I hope we can. I hope they. Before I jump into the next album, of course I'm going to have to watch like whatever they have for this, which I'm really excited about. I hope they have a few performances. I hope they have a Red Sun performance, or at least a music video. I think Super Kelly blah 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 has a MV. I saw in the top comments something about it. Wow. Thank you so much for being here with me and listening and watching and listening to me about this, and see you guys next time. Should I try and do like a really stupid, like, obviously I'm not cutting this, so me explaining it is gonna take the coolness away, but should I do like a thing where I like cover the like webcam and then press stop, like it goes from a black screen into the stop? I should do that. Like, let's try that together, right? You have the important part of pretending that like this was just like me coming up with it and you didn't know nothing about it. Okay, ready? Thank you so much for watching. Okay, sorry, I didn't have my mouse on the stop button. Okay, let's try it again. We're already almost an hour in. We're already 50 minutes basically in, so we can do that. We can take that time. Okay, it needs to be perfect. Whew. All right, get the hair good. Oh, the hair's kind of sitting cool right now. Anyway, put in the stop recording button. All right, get ready, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.